Hey there, and welcome into another exciting episode of A for Effort, and on today's episode we're going to break down Night School. I know this movie came out over a month ago, but because of new Movie Pass regulations and rules, they don't allow us to see new releases right away. And so when it finally became available to me, we went out and saw this film. Now I will admit, going in, I was a little bit worried that I wouldn't enjoy this film. I'm not a huge fan of Tiffany Haddish. Her voice just gets on my nerves. But I actually was pleasantly surprised that this movie is quite enjoyable. Kevin Hart stars alongside Tiffany Haddish. The cast of The Night School also includes Taron Gilliam, Romain Malik, Annie Winters, Mary Lynn Roshovic, Ben Schwartz, Rob Riggle, Al Madrigal, and Fat Joe. That I really did have a great time watching this movie. It had a lot of funny bits, a lot funnier than I thought it would be, and some of the people in the theater made it enjoyable and more enjoyable by just how much they were enjoying the film. The movie centers around Kevin Hart, who dropped out of high school because he couldn't pass his final exams, and he gets a job as a barbecue salesman and becomes rather great at selling barbecues to the point where the owner of the business decides to give him the barbecue sales business. But in doing so, he wants to propose to his girlfriend and sets the place on fire and burns it down. Well, he wants to make up for that and get a new job and stay the course of the life he's perceived for himself, and he wants to become a financial analyst with Ben Schwartz. Turns out that he needs at least a GED to do so, and he goes back to his former high school where the kid he used to bully is now the principal, and that kid is going to do everything in his power for him not to get that GED. But Tiffany Haddish lets him into the night school unbeknownst to the principal, and a lot of funny things ensue where they try to steal the midterm. There's one character that was absolutely hilarious. It's a mom, and she's like, I got 3 kids and I wanted to get my GED so I could go back to work. I really just want to get out of the house, but I'm blessed. And she was incredibly funny. I really did enjoy that character. Rob Riggle was quite funny. He played a little bit of an imbecile, dumb jock, and Romani Malco played a woke individual. And it was, like I said, the movie was actually more enjoyable than I gave it credit for. I had a fun time with it. It's not one that I'm dying to get out and see, so when it came time and it's like, oh, you can go see Night School, my wife and I decided, okay, let's go do it. Like I said, I had a good time. It's not one I'm rushing out to see. It doesn't even come close to some of the other comedies this year. Game Night and Blockers just is top of the bar for comedies this year so far. Really takes the cake there, but I did enjoy Night School. It was directed by Malcolm D. Lee. Like I said, it had some really good stuff. It had a fake Chick-fil-A. It was called Christian Chicken. Making fun of that, it was quite funny. It was just a good time. You're not really thinking too hard. You're not really into the plot or trying to figure out who done it or anything like that. It's just a fun time at the movies, and for that, it gets an A for effort. I had a fun time watching this film. It really was quite enjoyable. I don't have much to say about it other than what I have. It's one of those movies where you kind of know what the plot is based on the themes. You know, he's back in school trying to get his GED. Like, that is the plot to the movie, and for that, that's all I have to say. Like I said, it was a good movie. It was fun. I really did enjoy myself. It kept me entertained the entire time. So with that, I've been your host, Matt. Like, subscribe, share, comment on all of our videos. We're coming close to our 50th episode here soon, so I'm very excited for that. Come back to us next time on another exciting episode of A for Effort.